Leviticus 8, Psalm 9, Proverbs 23, and 1 Thessalonians 2. Heavy dose right now of the Old Testament. Hope you're enjoying the various parts of it. Right? We've got the law, we've got Psalms and Proverbs going on, and then New Testament. So be aware of that as you read God's Word and as you read through God's Word. Right? And just begin to notice the links in and through God's Word. I find the more I read of the Bible, the more the Bible makes sense, the more there's connections, the more you can bring Jesus into any and every part, and into any and every part of my life. So Leviticus chapter 8 is an interesting one because it's, right, they're setting up the system for worship in Israel. And it has to do with the offerings and the sacrifices, and now with the priests. And so chapter 8, verse 23 says, "He killed it, and Moses took some of its blood and put it on the lobe of Aaron's right ear, and on the thumb of his right hand, and on the big toe of his right foot. And he presented Aaron's sons, and Moses put some of the blood on the lobes of their right ears, and the thumbs of their right hands, and on the big toes of their right feet." Like, that's weird. It was also something they're never going to forget, right? Warm blood on their ear, warm blood on their thumbs, and on their big toes. You're like, what is the deal with that? Every part of them was consecrated, from their head to their toe. And maybe it's the ears, the things that they would hear would be consecrated and given over to the Lord. The thumb, the things that they would do in and for the Lord are holy and set apart for Him. And wherever they would go, represented by the toe, is holy and consecrated to the Lord. Our lives are to be like that. And sometimes maybe we want to just dip a little of the blood here or there, just a little. But when it's on these strategic places and points, and when it's reminding Aaron and his sons, look, you have a holy job, you're set apart in all that you do. Well, the New Testament then comes along and says, you are holy. And it's not talking to pastors exclusively. It's talking to all of us, right? That we are holy, we are set apart for the work that God has for us, for the things that we hear, the things that we do, and the places that we go. Let's bring Jesus into each of those situations. Well, we also want to take a moment here in Psalm 9. It says, "I will give thanks to the Lord with my whole heart. I will recount all your wonderful deeds. I will be glad and exult in you. I will sing praise to your name, O Most High." It goes on. You go ahead and read it. But what is that reminder that the New Testament brings? Giving thanks in all circumstances. Praising God, the good, the bad, and the ugly. David had some experience with all of that. And he's thanking God and recounting all of God's wonderful deeds. It's not for God's sake. God didn't forget the things that He has done. David's recounting his wonderful deeds, most likely in concert with his own life, right? God, look what you did here. Look what you did there. Look how you accomplished this in and for my life. I think we'd be amazed if we took the time to recount the wonderful things that God has done in and for our own lives, and then beyond that as well. It's a great exercise, if you will, to put our mindset in a place where we're walking with the Lord rather than just checking in once in a while. Like when we were kids and, you were sent out to play, go outside, don't come back till dinner. Right? And so you didn't. You were playing in the backyard, you're playing at the park, playing with friends, and you'd come back for dinner. Well, the difference in a walk with Jesus isn't, He just doesn't just say, just check in once in a while. He wants us to include Him in all activities of our life and to remember that we are holy and set apart, and to give thanks in all things. Till next time, keep growing little by little.